What's up, weirdo? Shadetree Surgeon here, and thousands are dying to know the one burning question: who is Thick Lizzy?
No, me first. My intro. Me first.
What's up, weirdo? Shadetree here. As I was saying, what's up, weirdo? Shadetree Surgeon here on that very special time of year. It's time for Carnies Bikefest. It's time to head to Gibtown. We got a couple of special guests. Of course, we're going to meet Blockhead. We've got Thick Lizzy over here. She's like going to say hi, and I'm like, oh, saying somebody else's name. I'm literally the worst. Once you get to know me, you'll realize this. But we're headed up to the ride factory right now. We're meeting Blockhead and the whole crew up there. Bagger Bro, we got Flip behind me, getting ready. Everybody's drinking coffee. As always, we partied a little hard last night, so everyone's feeling a little bit fuzzy, but we've been partying for a few days, so it's gonna be just a fuzzy week. I'm lucky that I'm videotaping this because my recollection in my own memory is not gonna be super great. All right, trading off here. I'm gonna be on the Softail Standard, freshly back from Flip's moto camping trip. Thanks for breaking it in for me, buddy. Yeah, a little bit easier to get on than mine, than the FXR, that's for sure. I'm not gonna lie, man, these Thrash and Supply risers, I really wasn't a fan of them at first. When I first kind of checked them out, I was like, it's not really my thing. But now that they're on this bike, I actually really like the way they look. Oh, huge thanks to Brian for always hosting us for a little pre-hangout at the Ride Factory. As usual, headed to the Ride Factory to stage up for the ride out to Gibtown Bikefest. Fashionably late. I said 10-ish, okay? And 10-ish means, I think anytime before 10:30, you're still on time when you say 10-ish, but we're gonna be pulling in right after 10:30. All right, had a few people show up to the Ride Factory. You know, I didn't really push this event that hard, so most of the people here I already knew from before, so instead of it being like a, come out, let's pack the joint out, because that seems slightly irresponsible right now. So we're still gonna go out, we're still gonna be safe, but I'm not trying to just encourage irresponsibility. So basically, all these guys are already regulars at the Shame, so it's the Dirty Shame crew is rolling out today, which I dig. Hanging here with the man of the hour himself, Brian Raditz, who I just like threw on camera without being like any lead up at all. I'm just like, hey, you're on camera now. We were just talking about the piece of lettuce on my tooth. Yeah. Hey, now you're on camera. So as always, huge thanks for him putting up with us and hosting us here before we go out to Gibtown. So Ride Factory is moving. I got that in the shot, and I will let you guys know. I'll have it down in the comments below or down in the description where the new address is going to be, and I'm sure we'll have a party. We'll have a grand opening party when the new place is going to be freaking awesome. Way cooler than this place. Even though this place is awesome, a lot of memories here. Yeah. But I miss this place. The new place is going to be amazing. All right, let's hit the road. I got a hankering for a corn dog, the biggest one I can find. This is one of the things I love, not just about the Ride Factory, but about the group that always shows up, because it ain't just Harleys. Brian's on a Triumph, Shadetrie's on a Suzuki, we got an Indian, we got Yamaha. I freaking love that, man. Going out to Gibtown Bikefest, it just feels like some sense of normalcy is returning to the world, although things ain't normal yet. Poor Shadetree on her Suzuki Savage, all reliable over there. It's so funny, she was telling me she got spoiled on Flip's Triumph. She's like, oh man, I gotta ride the 650 again. She still loves the bike, but come on, after riding around that Bonneville 1200, that thing is fast. I definitely want to go show some support at Gibtown Bikefest because, as you guys know, or if you don't know, it's put on by the Showman's Association, and the Showman's Association is basically carnival workers. You can say carnies if you want. They got pretty thick skin and a pretty good sense of humor. They're good folks, I like them, and they take care of their own. That's one of the things I really like about carnival workers, and Gibsonton is a town where they live in the off-season. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people that COVID-19 has hit pretty hard. It's definitely hit carnival workers really hard. And I know that Gibtown Bikefest is a big fundraising event for them, so definitely showing up, spend some money, put some money back to the community, because when it comes to being weirdos, Carnies, they know how to do it right, baby. Those guys know how to party. Some first-timers out today.
Thick Lizzy here on the back, Shadetree, Blockhead, and Bagger Bro, they've never experienced Gibtown Bikefest before. They've never partied with the Carnies. There's a first time for everything. Although something tells me Thick Lizzy's probably partied with a couple of Carnies in her time.
God. Is that red white technically a bagger?
Yes.
She looks really good on it.
That could be you! That could be you! Shadetree is so adorable. She goes, is that bike a bagger? That's why she's got such a fresh take on so many things on the channel, because she hasn't inundated herself in motorcycle culture like all of us, so she does questions like, is that technically a bagger? It just gives her a unique perspective on things that not everybody has. Or at least not everybody in the motorcycle world. Because she's definitely not new to motorcycles. She's just new to motorcycle culture. Yeah, what's up, man?
One thing I wanted to do when I got here to Gibtown, and that's challenge Thick Lizzy to a corn dog eating race. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Running into all sorts of folks here, man. My man Dean, the owner of Born Free, just rolled up too.
Some Mad Max shit.
Dude, right? What do you think, Shay? You think you freaking do that one?
Dude, I'd be like the Mad Max girl, like at the top of the thing.
Unstoppable on that thing. Come on, baby. In here at the Chopper Show, hanging out with, of course, my man Jared Weems over here, who just released his first YouTube video. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if it sucks or not. But once you guys go check it out, I have a link down in the description. You let him know.
Can we get a bird?
No birds. I've already told you that. No birds.
Be a bird or a monkey.
You got a monkey? Another better! And it's got a rack on it. Hell yeah, dude. All right, great times at Davidson Bikefest, hanging out with Shadetree, Bagger Bro, Blockhead, Flipknot, Thick Lizzy, of course. Great people here. It's time to roll out though, because I've had a couple beers and I need to go ahead and park my bike and let Shadetree start to drive because she doesn't drink. Designated driver forever. Look at them earrings though, dude. How about that? How about that, baby? Dude, you didn't have to do it to him like that, but you did. It's time for me to go. Good times at Gibtown Bikefest, and it looks like we're just about to beat the rain home, which I'm not gonna complain about. So awesome having Blockhead out. Really awesome linking them up with all the Forgotten Angels guys. So linked up Blockhead with Dave and Cindy from Forgotten Angels, also with Jared Weems. So I think we're going to start including him on this charity a little bit. If you guys aren't familiar with Forgotten Angels, it's a charity that we work with here on the Shadetree Surgeon channel. Most of you guys are familiar with it, but it's basically a charity that benefits children who have aged out of the foster care system. So what happens with a lot of these kids is they get put like 4 kids in a bedroom with bunk beds. The people who put them in these houses, they'll have a 3-bedroom house with 4 kids per room. That's 12 kids, and they get $850 a piece for these kids, and the kids don't see any of it. And on their 18th birthday, when they're no longer profitable, they get literally sent out on the road with a garbage bag full of their belongings, if they have any belongings. What Dave and Cindy do at Forgotten Angels is they build tiny homes, they have a property, and they give these kids a place to live and thrive and learn how to be an adult after the age of 18, and they do it like for nothing. They live there too. This is not a profitable. Holy crap, dude! That's got to be a club. There's so many of those guys. Wow, that's a lot of motorcycles all together. Dang, dude! Making us look bad, making our crew look bad, man. They didn't have to do us like that with all those people. Dang.
Dude, Shadetree Army can't show out with that many folks? Holy crap. Man, I really hope this bike makes it back on low fuel mileage right now. Fingers crossed, guys. Thick Lizzy's already experienced multiple breakdowns. She's broken down on almost every single motorcycle she's ridden on since she's been down here. She's been on 4 different motorcycles. She's been on the Softail Standard, she's been on Road King Kong, she's been on the FXR, and she's been on Bagger Bros Road King as well. And 2 out of those 4 motorcycles have broken down while she's on the back. So let's hope that the Softail Standard makes it back to the house without running out of gas. I just absolutely love this view of Tampa. I think that Lizzie's had a pretty good time here. I don't know when she's going to come back to Tampa, but I think she had a good time hanging out with Shadetree Army. And I had to do something a little different, man, because I think all sorts of women are beautiful for all sorts of different reasons. And everyone was starting to think that old Shadetree Surgeon had a type. He had a type, and the type was twiggy, 6-foot-tall goth chicks. But let me tell you, I like them all. Oh, shit. I thought I was about to get hit. Dude, it's just starting to sprinkle now. We're getting back just in time. You know that's the perfect day. You go out, ride motorcycles all day, hang out at a bike fest, and it's just starting to sprinkle when you get back like you just missed it. That's all right.
All right, guys, it's the next day after Gibtown Bikefest. Good times were had by all, and day drinking got the best of us, and we ended up in bed a little bit early. But today's our last day of filming with Thick Lizzy, so we're going to try to recreate one of her pictures, which meant removing the saddlebags and the sissy bar from the Softail Standard over here, which is actually a pretty good match for the bike in the picture we're trying to recreate, except that one looks like it was an actual hardtail. Let's see what we can do. Well, I think it worked out pretty good. The Softail Standard worked out well for recreating that picture. And now it exists in reality. It exists in reality as well. So I think it's gonna about do it for this video. If you wanna see, I'll have a picture of that picture in the video, of course, but make sure you go follow Thick Lizzy. Thanks for coming out and hanging with us. It was a freaking amazing time. As usual, she's going inside the office to film some other stuff while we wait out here. I didn't ask what it was, but
it's the corn dog eating contest. The solo one.
There you go. But you can find out just like us by going to her Instagram and following her there. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.